Aries. Aries symbol. Your ruler, Mars, opposes Chiron, dear Aries, and in the first half of the day, you could find that a partner or significant person in your life is argumentative or contrary. It's possible that someone is intimidated or feels threatened about some of the changes you've made and is worried they're losing you. Even so, disagreements now can lead to a good plan of action later, so don't completely hide from them. As the day advances, transits help you process and learn from your experiences. They can bring on a healthy dose of self-honesty or new insight into a relationship or venture. You're in excellent shape to focus on activities that promote emotional renewal. You might look to the talents and resources of others to see if these can benefit a business. Something buried regarding your relationships and feelings can emerge now for release, and it's satisfying. It's a powerful time for healing relationship rifts or reviewing your financial situation. You're radiating healing energy today, and this adds much to your charm. Taurus. Taurus symbol. The first half of the day is not ideal for confident decision-making, dear Taurus, as you may reach an apparent stumbling block, likely in the form of regret or guilt. Still, you can learn a lot about what may be holding you back from pursuing your goals. Aim to recognize your uncertainty rather than react randomly. As the day advances, a Venus-Pluto transit boosts your motivation and commitment. Your feelings about a person or even a project or idea tend to intensify in pleasant ways. Your negotiation skills are strong, even if there are minor disconnects or delays. You may be discovering hidden aspects of yourself through a relationship and feeling stronger for these insights. Others more readily put their trust in you now, and a happy agreement can follow. Gemini. Gemini symbol. In the first half of the day, insecurities or trigger points can be an issue, dear Gemini, particularly with friends and lovers. Mars opposes Chiron, and there may be disagreements about crossing a line or concerns about whether you should pursue a particular path. Second-guessing yourself is actually okay for now, as it helps you see areas of your life that could use a little extra attention or padding. Decisions made from an insecure place don't usually work, so it makes sense to wait things out and reserve judgment. However, as the day advances, you find it far easier to pace yourself and learn from mistakes. You're in good shape for pouring your energy into something special. A Venus-Pluto transit is about throwing yourself into what you love, and this can be distracting if what you love is not what you need to do. Relationships can be consuming mostly positively, or you may enjoy wrapping your head around a mystery. Cancer. Cancer symbol. Transits in the first half of the day can cloud judgment, dear Cancer, making it best to avoid making big decisions or commitments. You may be feeling a strong pull towards doing what others expect of you, but you have your heart set on doing your own thing, your way. It can be challenging to fully embrace either end of the pole, yet it is also hard for you to do either halfway. It will be important not to act out as a result of this inner tension. Develop a game plan rather than reacting impulsively for the best results. It's easier to do so later today. You're in terrific shape for following a passion or strengthening a bond. Fortunately, relationships improve with more focus, presence, and involvement. A Venus-Pluto transit comes into influence, improving your ability to concentrate and prioritize. A connection made or a moment shared can be significant and meaningful. Or, this is about a project or creative work that you love, and you're ready to pour your heart into it. Strategies you come up with now can be particularly successful. Leo. In the first half of the day, watch for impatience or lack of confidence that leads to poor choices, dear Leo. If you experience doubt about recent actions or decisions, it may be a signal to take it easy, reconsider a course of action, or explore your options more thoroughly. Recognizing insecurities is the first step in dealing with them, and the whole process is necessary. You can benefit from taking actions that help you get centered, and tuning out distractions may be the best way to do so. This task comes far more naturally as the day advances. You seek more depth in your interactions or meaning to your activities. You're looking at yourself and your needs or desires with more honesty, which benefits you greatly. You might recognize emotional blocks and find ways to move beyond them. Fortunately, your decisions improve as self-understanding increases. Your comfort with yourself tends to attract others to you. Virgo. In the first half of the day, dear Virgo, watch for possessiveness. You might experience some tension as power games can occur, especially with those closest to you. Pressures to get things done can also be intense. However, it's a strong time to learn something meaningful about yourself, a special person, or a project in your life, especially as the day advances. You have support for throwing energy into communication or creative projects, and revealing dynamics can figure strongly in a close relationship. Conversations are vibrant and possibly also moving. You might come up with a good strategy for handling a matter. Libra. In the first half of the day, you may not be seeing a situation clearly, particularly with partnerships, dear Libra. There can be push-pull energy that, ideally, leads to a nice balance and a new plan or goal but may not be easy in the present. Someone might seem disapproving or uninterested. You might conclude that you are best off acting independently than depending on others just for now. You might feel a little more vulnerable than usual to worry or stress, but as a Venus-Pluto influence comes into play as the day advances, you might gain a new understanding of your resources and talents. This aspect can increase your presence and power. Your ability to strategize and even hold your tongue brings the most rewards with this subtle but supportive aspect. Your strength of character shines through. Scorpio. In the first half of the day, confidence may be lacking temporarily, dear Scorpio, which could lead to poor choices. Instead, doubts could enter your mind about recent decisions. People in your life may be giving mixed signals, or insecurities can interrupt a good read of what's going on around you. Avoid pushing yourself too hard and aim for more rest, which is crucial now with Mars in your privacy sector. As the day advances, transits support strategy and determination. The potential for attracting or enhancing a relationship is with you. You could feel more supported and appreciated by friends or a partner, or growing and improving your connections can be in focus. You might choose to improve or build upon a special project or assess a problem and develop a strategy for resolving it. Boosting your inner self helps you express yourself more creatively and from the heart. Sagittarius. In the first half of the day, you may doubt someone's intentions, dear Sagittarius, or there can be situations that make you wonder who's on your side. Even so, whatever is triggered now can lead to greater self-understanding and a stronger feeling of motivation to make improvements. As the day advances, however, your passions and interests come into strong focus. New insight into financial or security concerns can also emerge. Desires are especially intense as you tend to keep them to yourself, so finding ways to release them, even in small ways, can work to your advantage. Emotional longings can be in strong focus these days, but today, you seem to understand them more than usual. There is good energy for recycling or repurposing resources to transform them, and it can be satisfying to make the most of what you have. Overall, it's a good time to explore your interests. Capricorn. In the first half of the day, it can be all too easy to set someone off or misread a situation, dear Capricorn, particularly related to family. It can be most apparent if you aren't entirely sure of yourself. Aim to be particularly vigilant about how you express yourself, keeping your communications positive. Fortunately, a Venus-Pluto transit comes into influence as the day advances, helping you see what's going on under the surface of things, and the insights you gain can be instrumental. Your powers of attraction are strong. You more fully enjoy contributing and sharing, and if you need to make repairs in relationships, this transit helps you do so with honesty and greater ease. Recognition as a team player works in your favor. Instead, you might invest some time and energy into a happiness goal. Aquarius. In the first half of the day, insecurities magnify about something you're working on or your ability to communicate effectively, dear Aquarius. There can be some doubts, but this can slow you down to consider previously overlooked but essential factors. For best results now, allow yourself mistakes or doubts and move on. This task comes more easily as the day advances. You might get caught up in an enjoyable pursuit with Venus and Pluto heading into harmony. You're looking for something meaningful to put your heart into, and with this motivation, you can accomplish and uncover much. The conviction behind your desires and ideas attracts support from others. You might thoroughly enjoy setting goals for yourself or coming up with fabulous business ideas or terrific strategies for long-term plans. As you see what you most value more clearly, your relationships and money sense improve. It's a good time to make the most of situations and your resources. Pisces. In the first half of the day, a simple difference in values or an issue of boundaries can stimulate a whole lot of tension, dear Pisces, but only if you play along. It's a time when defensiveness can get in the way of healthy relating, and others seem to know how to push your buttons. However, you stand to learn a lot through recognizing what sets you off, and with this higher awareness, you might find the motivation to work on vulnerable areas. Also, as the day advances, the day holds the potential for rich discoveries. You might enjoy a building passion for an idea or a project. Fortunately, there can be intensely creative and romantic energies flowing now. A current project or relationship benefits from your undivided attention, or a stronger sense of purpose can fall into place. Support or involvement with a team or group can bolster your confidence. Contributing and sharing ideas can be most satisfying.